And so, welcome mga ka-Axie natin, ano? Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Ito na nga, dumating na nga yung update um, from official announcement sa Discord ng Axie Infinity sa upcoming Season 20 and the economic balancing adjustments. Okay? So, dadating na nga, Adventure will not be having any SLP anymore for the reward. So, it will be a sunset, reduced to zero. Daily Quest SLP, wala na rin. And zero na rin. Arena reward structure will be changed dramatically. So, mari-reduce yung SLP rewards and yung AXS leaderboard naman in exchange will have a massive expansion. Tapos yung sub 800 MMR players will now earn 1 SLP per win. Okay? So, kung 800 ka, meron kang 1 SLP per win. So, they want to be considerate for players with weaker axes. So, they're adding this back in for now. Okay? So, less than 800, you will earn 1 SLP per win. Okay? So, kung mataas sa 800, ibig sabihin, merong different arena reward structure for that. Okay? We are considering reworking the energy system to scale more linearly since wala nang adventure. So, I guess they would be adding more energies, or it depends on how many axes you have. But then I think yung last video na ginawa ko is gonna be 3 energies per axis na meron ka. Pero hindi pa rin natin sure yan. They're gonna be working on that pa. So making additional energy more accessible and boosting demand for weaker axes. Okay, so syempre sa mga weaker axes, I think more energies medyo may dadagdag na konti. Yan. So, Season 20 is close, and when it's released, a variety of important economic balancing changes will be implemented. So, the state of our digital nation from the onset, our mission within Axie Infinity has been to create engaging, fun, and rewarding game experiences for everyone. We believe this is best enabled on top of open, decentralized foundations that allows everyone to collectively contribute, work together, and prosper as a community. And so medyo mahaba to, no, pero ang pinakang highlights talaga lang nito is yung key points na nandito. And basahin natin ng konti, no. On January 4th, we released the Dev Journal Economic Balancing Post with 3 goals. Okay? So that is today sa ating oras. So it's already 4th sa atin sa Pilipinas. And sa kanila, sa Amerika is 3rd pa rin. Sa Thailand, I think it's 4th na rin ng umaga. Ayan, so this is to create framework for community dialogue around economic balancing to prepare the community for upcoming economic changes, and most importantly, to seek community input. As we discussed in that post, inflation of SLP has been very high, with around 4 times more SLP being created or supplied per day than it's being burned, or the demand. Actually, through breeding pa rin naman lang halos nababurn yung mga SLPs per day natin. And kung hindi, ibinibili, pinapalit ng ibang hindi rin nawawala kasi ipinapalit lang ng ibang token like WETH, to buy new Axies, to buy AXS, to buy RON. And so as we are building more burn mechanisms, ayan, nakita nyo, we are also looking at where we can strategically reduce issuance in order to balance the economy. So they're doing something, right? So they're doing something in order to balance the community and the economy. And as what you can see, yung green dyan, yun yung minted. Okay? Alam naman natin yan agad. And then yung burns, yung red dito. So makikita natin almost lang if looking at it by the looks of it, siguro mga nasa wala sa 50% yung nababurn na SLP daily versus dun sa namimint. Yan. Di pa kasama dyan yung mga na-earn nyo daily, ha. Kasi pag sinabing minted, yan yung na-earn nyo na tapos na-harvest na sa bawat account nyo ng managers nyo. So, yun. So, I think dito makikinig din ulit sila sa mga sa mga inputs ng mga tao. So, parang yung katulad lang ng ginawa nila sa Season 20 early adjustments sa mga cards o sa balancing kung tawagin nila. So maraming na nerf, maraming na balance, no? And so Elimination of adventure mode and daily quest rewards. So let's start with a brief review of the recent mint rates within the current battles experiences. So ito yung mga nangyayari sa quest, 16% to 17% yung nakukuha. Ito yung sa daily quest. So sa PvE naman, mostly 40 to 47% or 48% yung pinakamataas yung nakukuhang SLP or yung contribution ng SLP doon sa actual count ng SLP na mint daily or na earn daily. So, sa PvP naman ay konti lang. It's about 37 to 44%. Ayan, so kung makikita natin, mataas ng about 4% yung nakukuha sa PvE. Pero yung burning is mababa pa ng konti sa quest. Sa daily quest na nakukuha. Based dun sa report na nakuha natin kay G-Host nung nakarang Axie chat. So in short, roughly 40% of SLP is created from adventure mode. So roughly 44% of SLP is created from PvP, and the remainder, negative 14%, is minted from players claiming the daily quest. And so ayan, pinakita na sa atin 40% yung roughly yung sa PvE sa PvP, and then 44% sa PvE, and then 14% naman sa quest. So we can see that the adventure mode and PvP received roughly equivalent rewards. So this does not line up with the principles that will make Axie succeed. Namely, 1. In-game rewards should be used to incentivize social activities that improve the ecosystem, like PvP. Yun yung gusto nilang i-reward ngayon eh. So in-game rewards must be earned as a result of skilled activity in the ecosystem since it is a game. May point naman sila doon. Right? And then, kahit naman pabalik-balik na rin natin ang mundo, sila yung developer, sila yung may right to change the economic balance or economic balance ng gaming na nilalaro natin ngayon. Tayo lang yung end user, tayo ay enough lang to tell what we feel, and then if they listen, that's good. If they don't listen, they have the right. And so only by adhering to these principles can we work towards a future where in-game tokens have real value. As a first measure to stabilize the economy, we have removed the 50 SLP that can be earned from adventure mode each day. This alone will remove around 130 million SLP per day. That's awesome. So sobrang laki na mawawala na hindi ma-earn sa isang araw. That's 130 million SLP. Now, adventure mode was originally conceived as a way of the community to learn how to use their Axies. Tama nga naman yun. Kahit ako, natuto lang din ako dun sa adventure. Pero mas natuto ako dun sa arena. And as a manager kasi kailangan kong intindihin yung game, kasi pag may mga bago pumapasok sa team ko, pinapatrain ko sa mga best players ko para hindi sila mahihirapan, di ba? And it has outlined its purpose as a way of people to earn tokens from the game. Now, since we all know how to use it, since lalabas naman yung free-to-play sa Play Store, so I think magiging enough na yon para maging kumbaga sa mga magja-jump in, sa mga mag-onboard na mga players, matututunan naman nila dun yun laruin dun sa free-to-play. And it's far more important to use precious SLP to incentivize skilled gameplay in the arena. Yun. So, na nga, arena na lang talaga ang magkakaroon ng SLP. Next, let's look at the daily quest. We can see that this alone is generating about as much as SLP as is burned through breeding each day. So clearly, that's not suitable. And as well as DQ is being removed sa pot. Now, the daily quest in principle was created to encourage people to play every day, but it's now become a mass emission mechanism for SLP. By removing the daily quest, we are able to reduce issuance by around 45 million SLP per day. Okay, so 45 plus 130 million, so it's gonna be 170 million SLP per day yung mawawala sa minting. And now we love the ideas of the quest and hope to reintroduce the quest mechanism in the future through Origin. Ibabalik din naman nila yan siguro. Hindi lang natin alam kung paano at kailan pa magiging official yung pagbabalik ng quest. And sana nga lang, kasi sobrang malulungkot tayo kung talagang arena lang yung merong SLP. But this will need to come in tandem with new burn mechanisms from new features. Yes. So, meron na tayong magiging bagong burning mechanism. Pagpasok ng origin, may mga bagong burn mechanisms, and then I know na, and I hope na lahat ay maging happy dito. And ayan nga, sinasabi ko sa inyo, kapit lang tayo mga guys. We know that this is painful medicine. Yes, it is. It is tough medicine for this cancer na nangyayari sa hyperinflation ng SLP. And so the Axie economy requires drastic and decisive action now, or we risk total and permanent economic collapse that would be far more painful. And sabi nga ni Gios, no, na parang may cancer yung Axie Infinity. So he being the doctor, ang ginawa niya is nagreseta siya ng chemotherapy para, so alam naman natin lahat ng chemotherapy is parang ultimatum na yan, and parang yan yung pinakamasakit na paraan, no? Painful din naman yung chemotherapy. Alam natin na mahirap din yung chemotherapy na yan, na ganun ang gagawin niya sa Axie Infinity. So mahirap para sa atin, sa mga players, tayo yung magkakaroon ng pinakamalaking maapektuhan dito sa pagbabago, no? Pero we hope for best, di ba? We hope for the best. Now, revamp PvP reward structure. Tingnan natin. Wait lang, Yan. So, sa top 1 player, isa lang ang kukuhanin hanggang top 5. Tapos, ang AXS allocation is 0.17%, ang pinakamataas. So, total allocation is 203 na lang. Ang AXS yata na ibibigay, ano? And 203 AXS na lang mangyayari. Pero, ang maganda nun, yung 6 to 10 ay 5 ang kukunin. Yung 11 to 20, 10 ang kukunin. Ayan. Tapos, 51 to 100, 50 yung kukunin. So, ibig sabihin, 10 ang top 6, 10 ang top 7, 10 ang top 8, 10 ang top 9, 10 ang top 10. Ay, hindi. 5 pala. 5 ang top 6, 5 ang top 7, 5 ang top 8. 5 ang top 9, 5 ang top 10. Sa top 11 naman, 10. 10 ang top 11, 12, 13, 14. So, ganyan ang mangyayari. So, ayan. So, yun yung magiging allocation. So, dun sa 10, maghahati-hati sila sa 524 AXS. Na dati yung 400 is para lang sa top 1,000. Sa pinakang 1,000 na 1,000 person per player. Maganda itong ginawa nila, na-expand ng sobra. So, siguro, i-cover ko ito sa ibang video na gagawin ko. Ayan. Tapos, sabi dito, 0 to 999, 1 SLP per win. So, 1,000 to 1,099 MMR, 3 SLP per win. So, 11 to 1299, 6 to 5 SLP per win, ng default. So, 13 to 1499, dyan pa lang tayo magkakaroon ng 9 SLP per win. So, 15 to 1799, 12 SLP. 18 to 1999, 15 SLP per win to 10. 2,000 to it's gonna be 18 to 12 SLP per win. And increasing burn, as we discussed last month's dev update. Masakit to. Medyo masakit to dito, guys. Anyways, that's okay. As we discussed the last month's dev update, long term, we will need to bring variety of fun burn mechanisms and economic things to the table. The comprehensive approach includes special cosmetics and skins. Yes, magkakaskin na. Upgraded Axie body parts. Yes, magkakaroon na ng level 2 parts. I think dito mangyayari to sa origin lahat to. In-game emojis, breeding events, there you go. Buy-in tournaments, Axie naming. Oh, pwede mong i-name yung Axie mo dito. So pagka, I think sa first time, pwede mong may pangalan yung Axie mo. Tapos sa pagbabago ulit na pag-rename mo, maggagastos ka ulit ng token. Ayan o, ayan sa origin nga gagawin. Ayan, pagpasok ng origin. And it is a system of crafting tokenized power-ups that augment and strengthen your Axies. Ayan. So isa na to. Token sinks na to. SLP nang gagastosin natin dito para sa pag-crafting. And some players also be wondering why I haven't released vertical progression for your Axies. This is a good question. So, Axie owners, we've been patiently waiting for 2018 for Axie upgrading as well. So, ito na yung level 2. Ayan, nagkakaroon ng level 2 parts. Ayan, Axie body parts. Ayan. I think magkakaroon na rin siguro ng parts para sa cards para sa mga mata at sa tenga ng Axie, no? So, magaganda yung mga may mga pure Axies dyan. The best yung mga yon. Kasi mas same parts, mas malakas. Kasi yung ano nila, synergy. And medyo maganda yung kakalabasan ng synergy nila. Okay, so the process for introducing these features is complex. Here's how it works. Features designed and refined by the game product team and game design teams. So requirements are delivered to the art team for implementation, and the art team works to make something magical. So ipinaliwanag lang naman dito kung paano nila gagawin yon, yung process. So sa energy rework naman, so one issue that will arise with the elimination of rewards for adventure mode is that the utility of non-PvP Axies will be decreased. So, but what if there was a way to add utility to these Axies without requiring them to be directly powerful in the arena? Right now, our current energy system is a bit strange. There are some incentives for players to upgrade to 10 and 20 Axies, but it's actually more energy efficient to split up 9 Axies onto 3 separate accounts and give them to scholars. Oh. So, ang mangyayari na dito, guys, kung pagsasama-samahin yung Axie sa isang team, mas marami energy kaysa sa paghiwa-hiwalayin sa separate scholars. So, I think medyo hihina yung scholarship nito. So, kung nagets nyo, guys, mas oonti na yung mga energies ng mga separate scholars. Yung mga may-ari ng 3 Axies dyan. Mahirapan na kayo. Medyo konti magiging energies nyo and yung may earn nyo na SLP daily. And we can address this by making energy scale more linearly by adding additional tiers and making sure that the energy per Axie added to each account gives sufficient incentive to avoid splitting Axies up to multi-accounting. Ayan, tinarget na rin nila yung scholarship. Anyways, that's okay. We'll see what would happen or what will happen. This would create utility for basic floor Axies that is more accessible to everyday players. So, maraming bibili nga naman ng Axie nito. Kahit na hindi masyadong gagamitin. Kasi ilalagay sa isang account. Nice market strategy. Alright, they haven't implemented it yet, as it will take some more time in the engineering or on the engineering side, but it's something that they're pushing internally right now. So, they wanted to share our thinking on this. So, I think, guys, time na para mag-share ng ating mga naiisip ng mga thoughts natin. And sa future, alam naman natin, guys, na mahirapan tayong lahat sa medicine na to. Pero we are all hoping for the best, diba? And so, madaling araw na, kaya medyo mahina yung boses natin, mga ka-Axie natin, ano. So, again, key points lang, guys. Adventure mode, no SLP anymore. Daily quest, no SLP anymore. Arena reward, it has been changed, guys. Yun nga sa nabanggit ko kanina. So, MMR players with less than 800 will earn 1 SLP per win. Ayan. So, guys, kung hindi ka pa nakasub dito, sub ka na kasi i-update ko kayo daily sa mga information na nakukuha ko. Maraming salamat sa inyo, guys, and see you on the next one.